You press the thumbnail and the video opens on a man with one shoe on and the other off, stuck in the doorway. He stares at the street like he's about to leave, then sits back down. That half step, repeated day after day, steals years without you noticing. Stephen Pressfield says it plain, do the work. That line clears the fog. It's not permission to wait, it's permission to act. You've seen this happen. A bright start. Plans piled on the table, then momentum that fades. I remember a friend who rehearsed a speech for weeks, then froze when people finally showed up. The show went on without her. That quiet regret didn't come from a lack of talent. It came from skipping the small, hard moments that make courage stick. John Burroughs puts it simply, you can't plow a field by turning it over in your mind. Thinking won't move the soil, your hands and your feet will. This isn't guilt, it's clarity. Half effort brings half results. Half learning gives half memory. Half commitment builds half connections. You owe yourself the full try. As Gretchen Rubin says, what you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while. Small, repeated choices are the quiet structure that builds a real life. Here's a line to keep with you. Small courage compounds into a life you don't expect. Say it out loud. Let it sit heavy in your chest. That idea is the engine. Full effort looks like treating discipline as practice, not punishment. It looks like tiny actions that stack into real advantage, saving a little each week, repeating a skill until your body remembers, showing up even when you're tired. Discipline is the slow, steady hand that turns small choices into something that lasts. You will fail. Don't pretend otherwise. Failure is data, not a final sentence. Henry Ford put it this way. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. When you miss the mark, don't make excuses. Learn the lesson, make amends if you must. Close the door on shame and then turn the page. That is how you move forward. Celebrate what's working. Most people wait for a trophy and ignore steady wins. Make a list of the small things you kept, the mornings you showed up, the hard talks you faced, the tiny habits you protected. Track them. Patterns will appear. You'll see what fuels you and what drains you. Protect what works. Responsibility gives freedom. It sounds backward, but when you own your choices, you stop giving others the key to your life. You stop waiting for permission. Ownership gives you space to change course, fix mistakes, and build what you want. If you want freedom, start by owning your time, your words, and your craft. You're not meant to be perfect. Perfection becomes an excuse to wait. Walt Disney put it plainly, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Start small, start messy. Courage grows from imperfect steps taken again and again. Try this tonight. Stand in front of a mirror or sit quietly and ask two simple questions. What did I do well today? What will I do tomorrow to make it better? Keep the answers short. Celebrate one small win. Pick one exact action for tomorrow. That loop, celebrate, plan, act, compounds into a life that surprises you. You'll meet doubt. You'll have days when the critic wins and the voice tells you you're not enough. Remember, your heroes aren't finished. They're 10 years ahead, not to punish you, but to give you something to chase. Aim a little beyond what feels safe so you build the muscle of courage. Be firm and kind. Expect honest work from yourself and others, but wrap that expectation in compassion. Accountability without cruelty lasts. A hand offered when someone stumbles keeps them in the race. That balance builds strength, not shame. If you want the life you imagine, stop chasing shortcuts. Choose steady, stubborn steps. Build habits that defend your future self. Celebrate the small wins so you don't lose track of your direction. When things go sideways, read the data, fix what you can, and move on. Keep your standards high and your words to yourself gentle. This isn't a single speech, it's a daily practice. You will tire, you will doubt. When you do, come back to the small loop. One win, one fix, one tomorrow. Keep showing up, keep learning, keep choosing the full version of you. If this helped, subscribe now and leave one small win below. We'll pin the best ones and build momentum together. Share this with one person who needs to stop half-stepping. From everyone at Quote Temple, thank you.